Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so when I was a senior in high school, I got to go to France over spring break through my cousin's high school's French class. And the first day I was there, I thought it was like the worst day ever, but I look back on it and I'm just like, you were being like obnoxious, you're like overreacting. And I thought it was the worst day ever because first off on the airplane, it was like 9.5 hour flight and then we had to be on the plane for an extra hour. And I swear I had the only seat on that airplane that couldn't recline. It reclined this much, so like to sleep I was like, I don't know, my head was like weird. So then after that, we meet after the whole airport stuff and all that luggage and lines and stuff. We meet up with two of the groups and we have to get on this bus for like another hour of sitting to get to the hotel. And this kid from this other group, he's from like North Carolina, he decides to sit in front of us. And like the whole way, at this point in time, the song I'm Sexy and I Know It had barely come out. So he was like reciting the lines over and over again for the whole way. And I'm just like, I didn't know someone could like do that for an hour. And he would like occasionally throw his hands up in the air and like wiggle his crotch at the people sitting next to him. And I'm just like, seriously dude, the whole time, like the whole hour he was doing that. So we get to the hotel and I'm just like, hooray, we're gonna rest. But our tour guide's just like, just leave your stuff and come back down because we're leaving. And I'm just like, shit. So for the rest, what seemed like the rest of the day, we ended up just we walked around like it seemed like the whole city. We walked around and they would show us buildings and everyone was like, I'm tired and my feet hurt and me too. And I was just like, dang it, this was supposed to be fun. And like, I'm just like, well, at least it's not like, at least we're doing something. But then around like 4-ish, we stop at Notre Dame, you know, from the movie Quasimodo, and they're all like, walk around for 2 hours. And we're just like, what? What are we gonna do for 2 hours? So we're walking around, and I'm just with my group of people, and I'm just like, man, this sucks. Like, this is supposed to be fun, and I'm here doing nothing. So it comes around time for dinner, and everyone's like having a really bad time. Everyone's really like bummed out, like, man, this is supposed to be fun, and we're having a crappy time. And then towards the end of dinner, like the person sitting in front of me, like tables were really small, and like to fix his jacket goes like that, and knocks over my water, and my pants get wet, and I'm just like, great. So then after dinner, we get to go back to the hotel, and we're walking, and I'm just like, man, this day has sucked. My pants are wet, I'm freezing, it's like really cold, we had a crappy time, my feet hurt, this was the worst day ever. So we get to back to the hotel, and I'm getting ready for bed, and I just need to blow dry my hair. And in France, they have different outlets, so you need to buy an adapter, and I'm just like struggling with this adapter, trying to put my hair dryer connection in, and I'm just like, it's like a Rubik's Cube, I feel. Like, I couldn't, you have to push and slide, and I'm just like, crap. So I force my connection to my hairdryer in, and then it wouldn't fit into the wall. So I go like that, and then like there's spark, and all the electricity goes out. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I would do this. And I'm just like, my sister came with me, and I'm just like, I poked my sister, I'm just like, I broke the electricity. Like, I don't know what I did, it's just all out. And she's just like, go away. And I'm just like, crap. So I'm just like, well, there's nothing I can do now. I lay down and I'm just like, worst day ever. And now when I look back at it, I'm just like, well, when I told the receptionist person, it wasn't such a big deal. They fixed it. And I'm just like, I think I was being over dramatic that day. Like, I should have been more positive. Like, how many people get to say that they've been to France? And our guide later confessed to us that the first day was supposed to be boring, and they were just trying to tire us out so that we would go to sleep that night and not be tired the rest of the week. And the rest of the trip was actually really fun. So, best day ever, not worse.